Hi everyone, I'm giving you some help in sewing the Broderie Anglais onto your Castleisland shawl, and your Broderie Anglais is in your kit. This is in the moss stitch section on the shawl, and I've already sewed some of it down. So this is where you literally are pulling the knitting. You're using 2 strands of sewing thread, and you're just literally picking your stitches and just pulling it down over the Broderie Anglais. This length here is about 6 inches sewing, so you'll maybe need about 8 inches of the Anglais cut so that you can gather it slightly as well. So you're going to go along this, pulling the sewing down, and at the very end what you're going to do is you're going to turn a little, about half an inch in of the edge, and then you're going to just secure it with 2 or 3 stitches. Oops, caught it up to finish it off. So you're putting this in the center of the moss stitch section. Okay, so now we're going to cut that. Okay, so that's section. And you don't need to be a brilliant sewer to just pull that down as well too. Now we go to the ruffled frill, or the frill tube. Okay, so when you've knit the frill tube, remember when you're joining it, just a little tip. It's the same as a normal tube, but remember you have the purl row on the right side is the fold over. So when you're picking up stitches, you're coming down here. Now what I do just to make it a little bit frillier is just to walk it where you're just stretching it a little bit more. Okay, so then you have your Broderie Anglais, which now I've lost. Oh, it's on the floor. Okay, I do have to tell you a funny thing, because I did video this and then I got an email from somebody last night saying that they couldn't find it on YouTube, and I checked on YouTube. Could I find it? I don't know. I think I must have been dreaming that I actually did the video, because it wasn't there. So I know this lockdown is maybe getting to me. So we've got the start of the Broderie Anglais here, and you've turned in again about half an inch. So you're going to secure that on with your double thread. And what I do is just do a little stitch on the knitting frill tube just to secure it down, and then go inside again. Okay, so you're going to add this underneath the frill tube. So all you're doing is like a little running stitch going along. As I say, you don't have to be a brilliant sewer. And then I'm just folding over a bit to give it a bit more of a frill. You're just catching that. Sometimes I'm ashamed of my sewing, because seeing I was trained as a couturier designer, I think I've lost my way. Okay, so you're just going to go running along with a running stitch, catching that as you go along. And then afterwards you're going to just with the steam iron run over this so as it's sitting down. Okay, so I'm going along here. This has been a very popular new shawl. People are liking the lattice work on the back, and just the Broderie Anglais just gives it that little bit of extra richness. Again, when you get to the end, turn it over half an inch, couple of stitches to catch it. And again, same as we did the other end, pulling the frill tube down and just doing a couple of wee stitches here to secure it at the end. Okay, and then cut it. Okay, so there you're, as I say, then you're going to press it afterwards, and there's your Broderie Anglais on the frill tube. Okay, enjoy. Look forward to seeing your photographs of you wearing it finished.